It's safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on. Okay, y'all. We got some shit to talk about. Okay, so Derrick Carr retired. I dropped a YouTube short on that. I also have another YouTube short coming within the hour where we're going to talk a little bit more like broader NFL wise, like Saints options, Browns options, all that. But in this video, we're specifically going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Will the Saints come calling for Tanner McKee? And will the Eagles trade Tanner McKee if the Saints want him? So basically, the Saints quarterback room was supposed to be Derrick Carr leading their rookie, Tyler. Apparently, it's Tyler Shuck. I've been saying show or so. I've been calling that man everything but Shuck. But apparently, it's Tyler Shuck. Sources say it's Tyler Shuck. But anyway, it was supposed to be Derrick Carr with Tyler Shuck learning behind him. Derrick Carr go on in like a year or two. Tyler Shuck take over. Now Derrick Carr's retired. It's Tyler Shuck time. Okay? Because it's Tyler Shuck, it's Spencer Rattler, it's Taysom Hill, who is everything but a quarterback, but now Taysom Hill is their most experienced quarterback. So the question is, what do the Saints do? Do they just throw Tyler Shuck out there? You know, Saints like, we ain't winning G regardless. Let's just go and throw Tyler Shuck out there and start him early. Or will the Saints go looking for another quarterback, like a bridge quarterback or competition for Shuck? Okay, so the Saints would have options. Aaron Rodgers is still floating out there. That would be like a Derek Carr type, you know what I mean? Veteran on his way out the NFL. That Shuck can learn behind. Or they could go bring in some other competition. Ding, 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 ding. That's where the Eagles come in. That's where a team like the Browns come in. The Browns got hella quarterbacks. They got to get rid of somebody after camp. So maybe, you know, somebody going over to the Saints after training camp. Or they could come calling for Tanner McKee. Okay, so obviously the Saints offensive coordinator is Kellen Moore. The Saints head coach is Kellen Moore, who is the Eagles' former offensive coordinator, who knows Tanner McKee very well. Tanner McKee put up good tape. When you put up good tape, people come calling, especially your old coaches, your old coordinators. They gonna come calling. So the question is, will the Eagles trade Tanner McKee? I think the Eagles would if it's the right package, okay? Because think about it. The Eagles brought in 2 quarterbacks this offseason, okay? We drafted Will McCord. We traded for Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Now, there is a situation where maybe the Eagles didn't trade for Dorian Thompson-Robinson. You know what I mean? Maybe they just, Dorian Thompson-Robinson was just part of a good package for Kenny Pickett. Maybe Dorian Thompson-Robinson is expendable. He hasn't done much the past couple of seasons. So maybe Dorian Thompson-Robinson is just like, oh, you want to give us a pick and DTR? All right, maybe we can flip DTR later. So maybe the Eagles aren't really thinking that DTR is really an option. Maybe DTR will be expendable. Or maybe the Eagles like DTR. Remember, coming out of UCLA, DTR was somebody that the Eagles were scouting. He's similar to Jalen Hurts, skill set wise, like an ideal kind of backup quarterback for Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? And then we bring in Cal McCord. So the Eagles quarterback room is over full. Somebody has to go. The Eagles brought in 2 quarterbacks this offseason. Now, I like Tanner McKee as the backup quarterback because he's surefire. We don't know what we have in DTR. We don't know what we have in Cal McCord. We know Tanner McKee can come in and look good. But also, when you come in and look good as a backup quarterback, other teams want you. You know what I mean? So, I think if the Eagles get the right package, then they will probably pull the trigger on Tanner McKee. Because like I said, we brought in 2 more quarterbacks this offseason. 2 more quarterbacks this offseason. You don't bring in new people for no reason. You know what I mean? So, I think if the price is right, the Eagles probably do it. Now, do I want them to do it? Probably not, because like I said, I like Tanner McKee as a backup quarterback. But I think if the price is right, the Eagles might do that. Let me know what y'all think.